Hello, and welcome to another episode of Now Showing, where I talk about films in theaters or soon to be in theaters, which is the case with today's film. It takes a lot of passion, intensity, and work to become a champion on the court, but sometimes those same things are required to keep our relationships alive. That's all at the core of Challengers, a new film from Luca Guadagnino that smolders with intensity from start to finish. The film follows three tennis players over the course of 13 years. We begin at the end, a finals match in a U.S. Open qualifier between one time friends and teammates Art Donaldson, played by Mike Feist, and Patrick Zweig, played by Josh O'Connor. There in the stands is Art's wife, Tashi, played by Zendaya, who has a complicated history and present with each of them. We go back 13 years. Art and Patrick were doubles partners, set to square off in the junior finals. Tashi was at the top of the women's game, winning the women's final in a dominant and impressive fashion. Both Patrick and Art are drawn to Tashi, and she seems drawn to them. It's a chance at a relationship that becomes the stakes for their finals class. Patrick wins, and as we move through time in flashbacks, we see Tashi's relationship with both of them play out. It goes through varying arcs of their lives and careers until we reach the present. In the present moment, Art is decorated champion, making a comeback after an injury. Patrick is a talented player that flamed out and is hanging on just barely to the professional ranks. And Tashi is a wife and mother, becoming Art's coach after her own career was cut short due to injury. Their collision at this tournament and in this finals match is the catalyst to explore old wounds, current struggles, and their once fierce bonds. This film is really a powder keg. The three leads here work well. They are the sole focus of the film. We see their story tensely play out between points and volleys on the court, where Art and Patrick are squaring off in the blistering August day in New York, and Tashi is kind of left there at center court to watch. Guadagnino is no stranger to showcasing fraught, intense relationships in films. This slides right into that genre, and we see these three drawn together and pulled apart through the course of this film and the 13 years that it covers. We see their story play out as the tension builds beautifully in the game on the court we've come to see. The use of editing, tight shots on these performers, and the captivating and up-tempo soundtrack all bring an intensity out of the film as it moves toward its climax. And what a climax it is. The smoldering final 15 minutes is something to behold, ending on a high-charged note. I particularly enjoyed the performances and the direction here. Guadagnino builds a beautiful world and makes the most of his cast. The performers give it their all as well. I thought Zendaya was brilliant, and O'Connor smolders in several sequences. Feist is quite good as well, particularly in the closing moments of the film. This is intense film, but it's one that's captivating and well told. It's one of the better releases so far that I've seen in 2024. This movie comes to theaters on Friday, playing nationwide. I gave it 4 stars out of 5, so be sure to check out Challengers when it opens on Friday. Until then, have a great day.